So this happened to my daughter 7 years ago, and I was on the call, and she's no longer in pain. I have to live with it for the rest of my life. So if you guys can, just make the right decisions.
One of the facts from 2018, phone use alone accounted for 27% of car crashes. So almost 1 in 3 crashes was because somebody was on their phone. Driver distraction is responsible for more than 58% of teen crashes. So those of you who have your license right now, that's cool that you got it. But remember, over half of the crashes for teenagers is because you were on, the driver was distracted, most likely by a phone. Text messaging while you're driving increases the risk of a crash by 23 times. I mean, you got your eyes off the road. Even if you use the voice to text, the phones, they never get it right. You have to go in there and edit it anyway. So whenever you're on your phone texting and driving, you're literally not paying attention. Sometimes you're just as bad, if not worse, than an impaired driver. Every day, almost 30 people in the United States die in a drunk driving crash. So 30, I don't know to you that in the whole US that may or may not sound like a big number, but it's every day. So you have, in a month, you're gonna have several hundred that died just because they were driving while they were drinking. Had they chose not to drive, they would still be alive, or somebody else would still be alive if it wasn't them that passed away. So it's just decisions. Whenever we're talking about decisions made, you have a responsibility when you're on the road. Even if you're not distracted, you still got to be careful and watch out, not just for yourself and other passengers, but you got to watch for other drivers too. You may be a good driver, but you got to pay attention to the other drivers, unfortunately. So we just ask that you pay really good attention when you're driving and not cause anything to distract yourself in any way whatsoever. Like Captain Matthews said, you still have family to come home to. You have your siblings that look up to you. You have your parents, grandparents that love you.
How many do you let your friends ride with you? Do you drink? Who drinks here? I'm from Superior, so I know you guys are all full of shit. So, you guys drink. I know there's somebody here that drinks. You just have to make the right decisions. We all know your families. And you don't want your parents, or your brothers, sister, grandmas, nanas, tatas, whoever, have to suffer for the rest of their life because they lost somebody. So just make the right decision.